US visa no longer, a ticket to love or success for Indians. How the H-1B squeeze changed everything by insight. Pakistan. Once a symbol of success, security, and even romantic desirability, the US visa has lost its golden shine among India's middle class. The American dream that once defined ambition and status for millions of Indians is now fading into uncertainty. From dream match to doubtful future, the social fallout. For decades, being settled in the US was the ultimate status symbol in Indian society. Families proudly advertised their sons as NRI grooms, and marriage proposals poured in simply because the man held an H-1B visa. The US tag was not just about dollars, it represented stability, intelligence, and success. But not anymore. After the Trump administration's tightening of H-1B policies, the once coveted visa has turned into a source of anxiety. Delayed processing, denials, and the risk of deportation have made families question the reliability of an American future. Marriage brokers now say that many families prefer matches in Canada, the UK, or Australia, where immigration systems are perceived as friendlier and more predictable. What was once a passport to love is now a passport to uncertainty. Even within families, parents are urging their children to think twice before moving to the US for work, knowing that green card backlogs and job insecurity can trap them in years of limbo. The allure of the American life partner is losing ground to the practicality of a stable future elsewhere. Economic consequences, when dreams turn into data. The H-1B squeeze is not just a love story gone wrong, it's an economic tremor felt across two continents. India, which sends the largest number of skilled workers to the US, is seeing a slowdown in migration-driven income. 1. Remittances at risk. Indian professionals in the US contribute billions in annual remittances. But as fewer workers get H-1B visas, those dollar inflows could shrink, a potential hit to India's foreign exchange reserves and current account balance. 2. Pressure on the job market. Thousands of skilled graduates who once looked westward are now competing for limited domestic jobs. This surge in local competition is pushing down wages in India's IT and engineering sectors. 3. IT giants under strain. Indian tech giants like Infosys, TCS, and Wipro, which relied on affordable Indian workers stationed in the US, now face higher costs due to local hiring mandates. Profit margins are tightening, and expansion plans are being re-evaluated. 4. Rupee and macro impact. A long-term decline in US-bound remittances could weaken the rupee's value and alter India's external balance, making economic stability more fragile. The shift of the Indian dream. The changing H-1B landscape is reshaping global migration patterns. Indian youth are no longer fixated on Silicon Valley. They're turning to Toronto, Berlin, and Sydney for new opportunities. These destinations offer not only immigration security, but also a promise of a balanced life. In a way, this shift is forcing India to look inward, to create its own opportunities rather than exporting its talent. The H-1B crisis might just become a blessing in disguise, urging India to strengthen its domestic job market, foster innovation, and invest in local entrepreneurship. Conclusion: the end of the American obsession? The H-1B visa once symbolized the Indian middle class's highest dream, a bridge between ambition and love, between family pride and personal success. Today, it represents the opposite: long waits, unstable futures, and fading hopes. What was once a love story between India and America now feels like a relationship under strain, still connected, but no longer certain. Perhaps the time has come for India to stop chasing the American dream and start building its own.